The following is a presentation by Lawrence Project Management, LLC. Section 1. Building better software. Faster introducing DevOps. Have you ever wondered how websites and apps get updated so quickly? Or how they manage to stay so reliable and user-friendly? Or how come your favorite app always seems to be getting new features and improvements? The answer lies in DevOps. DevOps is like a secret sauce that helps companies build better software faster and with fewer hiccups. It's a game changer in the tech world. Imagine building a car. In the old days, you had separate teams working on the engine, the body, and the electronics. Each team had its own schedule and priorities. Each team worked in isolation, and putting it all together at the end was often a recipe for disaster. Miscommunications and delays were common. DevOps is like having all these teams work together from the very beginning, constantly communicating and collaborating. It's about breaking down silos. This way, problems are caught early on and the final product is much smoother and more reliable. Issues are addressed before they become major roadblocks. That's what DevOps is all about, breaking down walls and getting everyone on the same page to deliver amazing software experiences. It's a culture shift. Think of it like this. Building software the old way is like trying to assemble a piece of IKEA furniture in the dark. Frustrating, right? You can't see what you're doing. DevOps is like turning on the lights, reading the instructions, and having all the right tools at your disposal. Everything becomes clearer and more manageable. Suddenly, the process becomes much smoother and more enjoyable. Teams work in harmony, and the end result is a product that everyone is proud of. Section 2. Breaking down silos. Developers and operations working together. In the world of software, there are two main groups: the developers who write the code and the operations team who keep the software running smoothly for users. These two groups have distinct roles but share a common goal: delivering a seamless user experience. Traditionally, these two teams were like ships passing in the night. Developers would write code and throw it over the wall to the operations team, who were then responsible for deploying it and making sure it didn't crash and burn. This handoff often lacked communication and understanding. This often led to a lot of finger-pointing and frustration. Misunderstandings and lack of collaboration created bottlenecks and inefficiencies. DevOps comes in to bridge this gap. It's a cultural and technical movement that aims to unify development and operations. It encourages developers and operations teams to work together throughout the entire software development lifecycle. From planning to deployment, every step is a collaborative effort. Imagine a football team where the offense and defense refuse to talk to each other. They might have individual talents, but without coordination, their efforts are wasted. They might score a few points, but they'll never win the championship. Success requires teamwork and mutual understanding. DevOps is like getting the offense and defense to work together, share strategies, and trust each other. This synergy leads to better performance and fewer errors. By fostering collaboration and communication, DevOps helps teams avoid costly mistakes, release updates faster, and ultimately keep users happy. Continuous feedback and shared responsibilities are key. It's a win-win for everyone involved. When developers and operations work hand in hand, the entire organization benefits, leading to greater innovation and customer satisfaction. Section 3. The CI/CD pipeline, like a well-oiled machine. One of the key concepts in DevOps is something called CI/CD, which stands for Continuous Integration and Continuous Delivery, or Continuous Deployment. Sounds complicated, right? Let me break it down for you. Think of it as a streamlined process that makes everything run more efficiently. Imagine a factory that makes cars. In the old days, each part of the car was built separately, and then at the end, they were all assembled together. This often led to delays and errors, causing frustration and inefficiencies. With CI/CD, it's like having an assembly line where each part of the car is added and tested in small increments. This way, problems are caught early on, and the final car is much more likely to run smoothly. Each step is monitored and adjusted as needed. That's what CI/CD does for software. It ensures that every piece of code is integrated and tested continuously. It's like an automated pipeline that helps developers integrate their code changes frequently, test them automatically, and deliver updates to users quickly and reliably. This automation reduces human error and speeds up the entire process. Just like a well-oiled machine, CI/CD keeps the software development process flowing smoothly, ensuring that new features and bug fixes are delivered to users as quickly and efficiently as possible. It's a crucial part of modern software development, making sure everything works in harmony. Section 4. Automation. Letting robots do the heavy lifting. Let's face it, nobody likes doing the same tedious tasks over and over again. In the world of software development, there are a lot of repetitive tasks that can be automated, like testing code, deploying software, and provisioning servers. That's where automation comes in. Automation is like having a team of robots working tirelessly behind the scenes, freeing up developers and operations teams to focus on more important things. It helps to speed up the software development process, reduce errors, and improve the overall quality of the software. Think of it like this. Imagine having to bake a cake from scratch every single time you wanted a slice. With automation, it's like having a machine that does all the mixing, baking, and frosting for you. All you have to do is press a button and enjoy. Automation is a key ingredient in the DevOps recipe, making it possible to deliver software faster and more reliably. Presented by Lawrence Project Management, LLC, an operations IT hardware infrastructure project management service provider. A minority and USMC veteran-owned business. Email info@lawrenceprojectmanagement.com. Phone 650-278-7956.